Welcome. Make yourself comfortable, won't you? I want to tell you a story.
Greetings, invaders. My name is Scott. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to do a review of Boy's Life by Robert McCammon. So this is my first read by this author, and I've heard a lot of buzz about Boy's Life throughout the horror community, that it's kind of one of the staple coming-of-age books, and it's really fantastic, and everybody raved about it. And so I read it. I read it with Brad Proctor on his Discord channel as like the May pick, I believe. And I kind of went into it blind. I didn't really read the synopsis or much about it. I just knew it was coming of age. It was kind of horror. So now that I have read it, it definitely was not really what I expected, but in a good way. So the story was kind of a collection of events that happened in the 1960s from our main character, Corey Mackinson, and just his life throughout school, throughout the summer break, and these kind of odd and mysterious events that kind of happen along the way. So Corey grew up in a town called Zephyr, Alabama. Now we're in the South in the 1960s, so there is a lot of slang terms and racist terms that are being used throughout the book. There is kind of this mysterious and disturbing undertones, a bit of fantastical elements and magic that is kind of hinted at but not really laid on thick. But throughout the book there's this kind of like murder mystery that's happens where, you know, a stranger comes into a small town and is found dead. Now we have to uncover who did it, who the person was. Meanwhile, Corey's kind of mixed up in all of this that's going on. And so the book talks about that small town feel, very much a, you know, kids riding their bikes to the baseball field, definitely like a Stand By Me kind of feel, but with a twist of like Tim Burton and like Big Fish in it, where there's kind of these a swamp monster and some witchcraft going on, some voodoo things that are happening, and then some mysterious stranger and a murder mystery that's kind of going on. All the while we're seeing it through the lens of Corey's eyes when he's just trying to play with his friends and have a good time for the summer and go to school and get through his school days and things like that. So going into the book, I had expected more of a darker horror feel, but I feel like that was kind of touched on a little bit, but just lightly sprinkled throughout the book. I don't think it was frightening really at points. I thought some points were kind of funny and some points were very interesting and kind of whimsical at points. But as far as being like a spooky horror slasher kind of thing, you know, it didn't scratch that itch for me, but it definitely was a great coming of age read. I can see why this book is kind of hailed as a classic. I hope to maybe read Swan Song by McCammon, because I hear that's another one, but it's ginormous and I don't think I'll ever be able to finish something like that. But Boy's Life, I thought I gave 5 stars just because it's a great story. I was really sucked into the characters. I really liked Corey's parents because they seem really down-to-earth kind of folk. And I like kind of the side characters and the different people and the mysteriousness of it all. And also the kind of finding the clues and uncovering the mysteries like our Hardy Boys or, you know, something like that. That really had a cool element to it. So I really enjoyed Boy's Life. I really loved it. If you like that classic coming-of-age story where, you know, people aren't on their cell phones or computers, it's just kids riding bikes, having fun, playing in the woods, exploring those good old days, you know, then definitely read Boy's Life, because I feel like it hit all those type of things about summer in the South and just having fun on the baseball field with your buddies. That was kind of a cool feeling, and to reminisce that, and especially reading it during the summer, was a really cool thing too. So those are all my thoughts on Boy's Life by Robert McCammon. Thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.